Hi Ray, it's a convincing 5-0 win here at home to Albion Rovers, a final Betfred Cup game. Can I get your thoughts on the result and performance, please?
Um, yeah, the result's good. Score 5 goals, we're really pleased with, and keeping a clean sheet is also a real plus for us. I think the performance was okay. I think we certainly can do better. I think I said that to the guys at half time. I think we've got to make sure we're taking the right choices, making the right choices, and being a little bit more clinical. But not overly critical because they passed the ball well today. We had that intent to get forward. We got good width in the game, especially from Tummerley down the right hand side and Jack on the left. So overall, I'm pleased, and I think it's a good performance.
Saying overall pleased but not entirely satisfied there. I was
Well,
quite surprised there when you said that.
I just think there is room for improvement. I think periods of the game or just certain instances in the game, I thought were a wee bit sloppy or making the wrong choices. I think you need to get into the mental habits of doing things correctly at all times. But one of the good things for me today was we spoke about recovery off the ball and working off the ball, getting back into shape and that, and the guys have really taken that on board, and they're working hard, and it's not easy to play against a team when you've got a lot of possession of the ball, because there's a lot of running off the ball with the ball. So they have to be really switched on to do the work off the ball back the way. So pleased with that.
In terms of the game, 2-0 up at half time, same as last week, but this week you pressed at home, scored 3 after the break. Was that a pleasing factor for you at all today?
Yeah, again, because it's difficult sometimes at 2-0. I'm going to go back to this mental thing. It's easy to drop 2 gears or drop a gear and think the game's won, and we can't afford to do that this season. I think we've got to be mentally tuned in for 90 minutes, and that was what I said. It's exactly what I said at half time. We need to keep on the front foot, keep doing things that we need to do properly, set our own standards, and like I said, I'm really pleased. I think, no disrespect to Albion, but I think 5-0 reflects the performance. So, overall, I'm pleased with that. And as I said, I'll not be too critical of the guys because they've done well today.
In terms of the goals scored, it was Bob McHugh, that's his second in 2 games. It was Connor Bell on his debut. Ben Armour's first senior goal. Michael Tidser gets another 2 goals, so there's some significant goals there, and that must be pleasing.
It is, young Ben obviously scoring his first goal for the club is delighted for him. Connor Bell, first game, 1 goal. If he keeps that ratio up, we'd be delighted. And Tidser, obviously Bob getting his second goal, I'm delighted for Bob as well. But Tidser today I thought was excellent. I think I said in the last interview, I don't know who I said it with, but I knew he was a good player, but he's proven to be a top player. I just find him so comfortable, and he's got so many dimensions to his games. He's got forward score the goals, he's dictating the play. I thought him and Jim McAllister were excellent in there as a 2, allowed that 4 up front to be really offensive, and they had to work hard in there to cover a lot of ground. So look, I'm delighted with Tidser, but delighted for them all today.
Michael took the penalty. Will Michael be the first choice penalty taker?
Well, we hadn't really decided before the game that he would be the penalty taker, so the fact that he stepped up and shown that authority, so I would imagine the next time he takes a penalty he'll be doing the same thing.
You mentioned the formation. I thought it was 4-2-3-1, but the sort of 4 attacking players were very fluid.
Yeah.
They were interchanging positions.
Yeah, I said to him before the game, we don't have an out-and-out wide player as such. Ross McLean can play that area and he does it really well, works hard. So I just said to him, you can be fluid, you go interchange, but I said as soon as we lose the ball you drop into this shape, but I'm giving you the flexibility to go and interchange and play, and I thought they did that really well in the first half. Again, I just thought that we could have just been a wee bit more clinical. We got into that final third, so but no, they done well, they took it on board, and the 4 of them done well at the top of the park.
In terms of the injury situation, have you come through unscathed? Kerr Waddell did come back in today. He managed to play. And just how was the injury situation at the end of the game?
Do you know what? Fair play to Kerr. He's not trained for 2.5 weeks. He never even trained with the boys yesterday, but he done a bit of running, and I seen him kicking a ball, and I just said to him, "You think you can play tomorrow?" And he went and spoke to the physio and come back and said, "I'll play," which we needed him to because we were short of bodies. So fair play to him. Charlie Telfer, Chris Miller, Bucky, they'll all be back for next week. And see young fans outside making a noise. Yeah, they should be all back for next week, so hopefully we're in a better shape going into the game next week.
That's the Betfred Cup Group section finished. Now going into league games. How would you assess the Betfred Cup? Was it a good learning experience for you, getting to know your team?
Yeah, absolutely. We were always going to be a team that's going to we're going to continue improving. We're new. We've been together now for about 4 or 5 weeks. That's not a long time in football. and you know, it was important we got to know everybody's, you know, the different abilities of the players. So it's been very informative for me. You know, as I said, I think we done okay at Ayr for 60-70 minutes, and a couple of lapses in concentration cost us the game. And circumstances obviously on top of that, injuries. Partick Thistle, I thought we played extremely well over the 90 minutes, and we've just seen an improvement every week. And you know, I'm glad that we're going into the game next week with a bit of, you know, a bit of form, and it'll be an extremely tough game next week. I've had them watched, and I watched them against Motherwell. They're a good side and they're very potent. So you know, we'll need to have all our players, you know, ready, and the squad ready for the game.
Excellent, Ray. Thank you very much for your time. Well done on the resultant performance today.
Thanks, Jonathan.